Hello students, our discussion for this time is about health. This is the vocabulary, and this vocabulary is taken from the IELTS preparation. This time we have the discussion about the naming, health problems and treatments, okay? And same time you need to recognize the synonyms and recognizing collocations. Remember that the discussion for the IELTS is interconnected one and another. The meaning is, even though you know the vocabulary, but if you don't know how to use the vocabulary in the sentences or in the spoken English into the expressions, it is just useless. Now we discuss one by one. This is the word and also the meaning, and all the words here, the vocabulary, will be included in the following test. The first one, we discuss the health problems. Addiction, this is possible in the plural, countable. The meaning is the condition of taking harmful drugs and after that unable to stop taking them. So long-term addiction to nicotine, that is one example for this. The next one what discuss is stroke. Okay, strokes also possible ending with S. It is a noun. The meaning is if someone has a stroke, a blood vessel in the brain bursts, okay, or becomes blocked, okay, can be burst out of the vein, or it is possible the flow of the blood stopped, which may kill them or make them unable to move one side of their body. He had a minor stroke in 1987, which left him partly paralyzed. That is the example. The next one, we discuss about the allergy. It is also possible in the plural form, like the allergies. It is a noun. If you have a particular allergy, you become ill or get rash when you eat, when you smell, when you touch something does not normally make people ill. It is only for the person or the people who get allergy to get that problem. Food allergies can result in enormous variety of different symptoms. The next one we discuss is cancer. Also cancers, possible in the plural form. It is a noun. The meaning is a serious diseases in which cells in a person's body increase rapidly in uncontrolled way. Because of that, it produces abnormal growth, and that is the result. Cancers cannot be cured. A cancer research charity, that is one example, because what the cells increase or duplicate rapidly without any controllable way. The next one is dehydration. Dehydration, it is uncountable noun, there is no S, and you are suffering from dehydration if you lose too much water from your body. Okay, cholera causes severe dehydration. The next one we discuss about the verbs associated with treatment, how to treat person, like administer or administers, administering or administered. This is the change the forms of the verbs. The meaning here is if a doctor or a nurse administers a drug, they give it to a patient. So like paramedics are trained to administer certain drugs. The next one is admit. It is possible with as, admit, admitting or admitted. It is a verb. If someone is admitted to hospital, they are taken into hospital for treatment and kept there until they are well enough to go home. That is the meaning admits. Like she was admitted to hospital with a soaring temperature. Okay, the next what we discuss is disease. Can be diseases. There's a noun, and the meaning it is an illness that affects people, affects animals, or affects plants. For example, one which is caused by bacteria or infection, that's disease. The rapid spread of disease in the area, like now disease like a COVID-19. The next one is infection. It is also in the plural form infections. It is a noun. An infection is a disease caused by germs or caused by bacteria. Ear infections are common in preschool children. The next one is obesity. Obesity, it is uncountable noun, so there is no S. Someone suffering from obesity is extremely fat, so obesity is the same meaning as fat. The excessive consumption of sugar leads to obesity. The next we move to the verbs here, like diagnose, diagnosis, diagnosing, or diagnose. It is a verb. If someone or something is diagnosed or having a particular illness or problem, their illness or problem is identified. Almost 1 million people are diagnosed with colon cancer each year. The next one is discharge, discharges, discharging, and discharge. It is a verb. When someone is discharged from hospital, they are officially allowed to leave, or to told they must leave. Example, like he has a broken nose but may be discharged today. And the last one that our discussion for this is examine, examines, examining, or examined. It is a verb. Like if a doctor examines you, he or she looks at your body, feels it, and does simple tests. Simple tests in order to check how well, how healthy you are. Another doctor examined her and could still find nothing wrong. That is another example. The next one is screen, screen, screening, screened. It is a verb. To screen for disease means to examine people to make sure that they do not have it. Men over 50 are routinely screened for prostate abnormalities. That's the example. The last one, which is quite famous for us, like vaccinate, vaccinates, vaccinating, vaccinated. It is a verb. A vaccine. A vaccine is a harmless form of the germs that cause a particular disease. So if a person or animal is vaccinated, they are given the vaccine, usually by injection, to prevent them getting that disease. Example, dogs must be vaccinated against distemper. Okay, I know words that you have just heard, and it is now your time to do the Google Classroom and to do the exercises. Don't forget, the words here will be the vocabulary for the exam. Thank you, see you, bye bye.